Hello viewers, Gigastro here, and welcome to my channel. I usually do gaming videos, gaming stuff, like walkthroughs, guides, which I've never done before, some campaigns here and there, but I want to do something different, something other than gaming, because, my laptop, the device that I use to record my videos with, isn't capable of recording and playing the game at the same time, which makes all of my gaming videos a bit laggy or not acceptable to the viewer's eye. So I found out that, what can I do other than playing games and literally do close to nothing edits to my videos? I came up with this. I've never actually said it, I think, that I am actually an aspiring writer. It's not like I'm literally chasing and putting my whole life for writing. It's just a hobby kind of stuff. I like fantasy, and I would like to write something that I can enjoy, and maybe other people can enjoy. We don't know. But one of the things that I experience, and I believe other people do this as well, is the infamous world building disease, or some people might call it world building syndrome. It is a difficult thing to cope with because, we enjoy world building, or maybe some of you don't, I don't know. But okay, many people enjoy world building, but sometimes it gets out of hand. You get too focused on building the history, you get to like the cultures, the language and stuff. And when a long time has passed, you keep writing about that place, but there's no story. You ended up making maybe a city or like a place, but there's nothing in there. Like 15 meters tall stone pillars. Okay, what's the deal with this stone pillar? Okay, so you write the history about how it's erected in memory of all the hero's sacrifice to help this city or something, and maybe it's something that a mage built to be it was used to radiates a barrier that protects the city or something. So you have all that. Okay, sure, this is an ancient stone pillar. So, what about it? Do you see? Like, so imagine you are in your main character point of view, right? In the first person view, and the character goes into the city, go to the middle of the city, and see this random stone pillar. It's a relatively tall stone pillar, of course, but do you really think that the main character will start questioning about, oh, what's this stone about, right? And yeah, well, maybe you can put some in there, but the entirety of the history of that random stone pillar won't pull in the interest of all of the reader. Some people even find it annoying and unnecessary because, well, it's just a stone pillar. It has history, of course, but it doesn't affect the flow of the story. Like, there's nothing there, just a random stone pillar. Oh, that's neat, that's a historical thing, but then what, right? So, okay, I'm going on a rant. Anyway, to cope with this kind of stuff, let's see if I have this layout, right? So this will be the illustration which I'm going to do in this video, and the lore. And as you can see, the lore part of this card is really small. This is the method that I use. So I try to limit how much I can write about something in such a like a narrow space for you to write the lore. And it's pretty helpful to me personally. This way I challenge myself to be able to write about something concisely. Like, how much can I put into this little box over here? Maybe a few lines of words, you know? And it really helps in the way that you started to focus on the important things about the, well, let's just say that stone pillar or something. Alright? So let's get started. Now that you know my method, I guess I better start drawing before it gets too boring. Okay, let's get started. Right, so let's get started with the brush tool. This is in Paint, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Right, so what do we want to draw? I want to draw a support unit, maybe. Maybe like a medic, a cleric. You know what? Let's just go with the wizard. We have this cute little wizard right over here to accompany us in this video. So we're gonna draw a wizard. So how do you draw a wizard in the first place? Well, I usually start with a stickman. Let's say I want the wizard to be like this. He's holding his staff on his right hand. Just draw a stick. If you can't really draw in straight lines, you can use the line tool like I do. Paint is actually a pretty useful tool for beginners. You just gotta have the patience to actually use it. Alright, so here's the stickman, you know. Here's the guy. I'm gonna draw the sticks like this. I don't have to draw the leg. I'm gonna elaborate about that later on. And okay, this is too long. Here's the hand. Okay, there we go. And here's the head. Cool. I got the the layout ready. I mean, like the sketch. I got the pose that I want. So what do we do? Well, we get started drawing, you dummy. Okay, let's start with the staff because it's the easiest part of this drawing. So a staff maybe. Okay, let's take a look. I want the staff to be more 3D instead of just a straight line, you know. Let's put a stone here because all magic stuff have stones, right? A circle. There we go. Let's zoom in a little bit, yeah. You see like how much you can actually create with this kind of tool. It's pretty fun, and I highly recommend people to try out Paint again, because I think it's a bit underappreciated. Of course, I know nothing about the state that Paint is in. Okay, I'm gonna just draw that and leave it at that. We're gonna get to it later. So let's draw the arm now. If you can't draw the arm, just draw a circle like this. This is pretty easy, right? Everyone can do it. Right, let's get there. Okay, so we got the hand. Now, some people might find it a bit harder to draw without the guiding lines, but I personally think that guiding lines hampers my freedom to draw because I have to follow the lines then, instead of letting my hand draw like a normal human person. Right, so here's the arm. Nothing too detailed, nothing too amazing, but it's enough to do the job. Let's draw the hood. Okay, like that. Boom. There, the wizard's head. Done. Oh yeah, how about the eyes? Let's just draw this. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. It's taking too much time for details. I'm gonna do the details on my own later. Right, so here's the stick. Here's the staff, here's the wizard. Keep drawing. Let's see about world building. I do understand why people would contract this so-called disease like I do, because, well, world building is fun. You are literally creating your own world, which is one of the joys in writing, right? It is, at least for me. Okay, there we go. He's casting a spell, so there's gotta be some force beneath his feet because he's casting a spell. There we go. My drawing isn't really the most like neat drawing there is, because I really don't have the patience to really put details and realism in mind. Let's see, what can I do with this one? Okay, so I need to remove that. I'm gonna keep making gaming videos, of course. I hope you guys will look forward to it. It's gonna be edited, hopefully. Right, so we got the wizard's body. That's easy, right? I don't really know what to say, honestly. If you want to draw, just start drawing. You don't have to worry about the quality of the stuff. Just draw and show it to people. It might be hard, I know, for you to especially like show off to people like your so-called horrible drawing, but I don't think being embarrassed about it is a good thing. Just don't worry, because you have this handicap called newbie. You don't have to worry about the quality because people won't expect much if you say that you are a newbie. Alright, here we go. We got the codes ready. I'm trying to copy this drawing over here. Okay. The body. No, I'm not gonna draw the body. Here's another trick. If you can't draw a limb, like a body part, you only have to cover it up. Let's see, I don't want to draw the leg, right, because it's too hard, and I'm too lazy to do that. So what I can do is I draw this. There we go. Oh, never mind. Alright. There we go. And then he's wearing a pants because I'm too lazy to draw the leg. There we go. Right, so we got the legs. Done. Again, no need to worry about the quality. Just do what you can, because it's not about the drawing, it's about helping your world building stuff. So why draw if you just want to write, you might ask. This helps me to visualize the character, and it's actually saved me a lot of time to rethink what they look like again. It's another thing, right, that you write too much about stuff. Like you draw, you write about this, you write about that, then you forgot about one thing, and then you forgot the other, and then you start again from the beginning. It's a really annoying problem, and I do understand, like, people might suffer from that. And here's my solution. Just draw it. Don't worry about the quality again, because this is for yourself and you don't have to worry about the others. Okay, so we got the code ready over here. He's wearing a suit, I don't know why, don't ask. Let's put some gray in there. There we go. Oh yeah, how about this one? I hope it's not too boring, by the way. I don't really know what to say. I do apologize. Boop. There we go. We got the head, this one, and this one. There we go. I'm using black too, so I don't have to draw the waves, I mean like the wrinkles in the wizard's clothes. It's one of the tricks that I was talking about earlier. Right, and yeah, I'm gonna just draw some details over here. There we go. Let's color the stick. Nice. Okay, so we got that over with. And okay, what's a wizard look like? I'm thinking of a dark wizard, right? Let's put a bit more orange. Okay, that's too thick. Put some orange in there. Yeah, that's nice. And then put this on max. And wait, this is too thick. Okay, and do this. There, you got an eye. So simple, dude. You know what? I don't want him to have mouth because he's a wizard, because magical stuff, you know. All right, what else can we do here? For the background, I think just do whatever you want with it. Honestly, I don't really care about it either. For the background, just do it yourself. You don't have to follow any rules with it. I'm just using things that I usually do. There we go. Wizard stuff over here. Pretty nice. Now just use the bucket tool to fill in the whole thing. Okay. There we go. Don't leak now. That's nice. Put this here. Wait, what? Ah, I see. I'll put it like that, and this. There we go. A wizard with a wing. All right. What else can we do? Okay. Let's do the border. I usually draw this one. There we go. Boom, boom. It's pretty simple. You don't really have to. Again, don't worry about the quality. I believe that I need to repeat this again and again because it's such a simple problem that people like many, or I guess I personally do each like every time. Like it's hard to change like your own habits, you know. And I do get that. So all I can say is just try your best. Put this here. There we go. Pretty nice. Oh yeah, we can't forget about this one also. There we go. Alright, so here's a wizard. A really cool wizard, if I do say so myself. Not too detailed and a bit rough, but it does the job well. Okay, so let's do the lore thing that I was talking about. This and this. There we go. How about the name? Let's name it Wizard of the Dark. An all too common name, but it does its job. There we go. Weapon type will be magic / staff. There you go. Boom. Fits in pretty nicely. Now let's do the lore. There we go. Boom. I need to come up with something over here. Let's see. Wizard of the Dark. Well versed in the arts of dark magic. Okay, dark magic. These wizards these wizards wield great power within them, using the dark magic core in on top of their staff. They are able to cast multiple magic in succession. Okay, do I spell this right? They are able to cast multiple magic in succession. Okay, let's change that wording a bit. Magic one after another. Wizards of the Dark. Let's see. So we have the background already. I'm thinking about their ability maybe. Always work alone. There we go. Even in armies, they never work in groups, making them a sitting duck on the battlefield if their enemies do manage to come close enough to engage to attack them. This, however, doesn't matter too much because these wizards could wipe out hundreds of people with a flick of their fingers. Okay, I guess it's enough for the lore. So, looking at this, you don't really have the space or the leniency to write too much about the thing that you are trying to write, which means that your story will be concise and it only consists of the important stuff that really matters in your story. So, when you are being asked, okay, so maybe if you ask me, what is that? I just say Wizard of the Dark. What about them? Well, Wizard of the Dark is well versed in the arts of dark magic. And these wizards wield great power within them. Using the dark magic core on top of their staff, they are able to cast magic one after another in succession. Wizards of the Dark always work alone. Even in armies, they never work in groups, making them a sitting duck on the battlefield if their enemies manage to come close enough to attack. This, however, doesn't matter too much, because these wizards could wipe out hundreds of people with a flick of their fingers. Right, so that's all the readers need to know. And then you can write about their history and stuff. So that's it. That's all the readers need to know. If ever the need to put the history behind them in your writing, then do so. So instead of just dumping all of this information on the readers, we instead elaborate on their history and stuff when it's necessary, when it really matters. So readers won't get too bored when they are reading about your stories. Because that's the thing, right? Because you need to make the reader care about what you're writing, instead of just dumping into their face every single time. So I believe this works quite well. Okay, so let's see. Imagine if this is in a like trading card style, which is what I'm making right now. Is that what kind of effect does this card have? This unit have? Let's see. So the Wizards of the Dark. What can they do to you or your companion? So first of all, because they can intercept their enemies from a long distance before they even reach the wizard itself. When an enemy When an enemy attacks, targeted this card. Just so long. When an enemy attacks this target, this card by targeting it, negate that card's attack and destroy it. This effect can only be used once per turn. There we go. That's it. I don't need to worry about the rules or anything. I just need to know what they're capable of in this tiny border that I'm creating. So here it is. Here's the card, Wizards of the Dark. Pretty neat, right? Let's see. There we go. Okay, that's all you need to do. So, what do I gain from making this? Well, I get something in my story. In this case, it's Wizard of the Dark. I got something that my main character will be able to face or interact with. And I get their lore, the important stuff, and their ability. I don't need to write more than that, except when the story demands it, when it's necessary for us, the writer, to tell or explain what's going on about something. Now, I don't really have that much experience, of course, in writing because I'm just a small-time aspiring writer. But I hope this will help you to write more efficiently, and I do hope I get to see more cards like these, because I feel a bit weird because I'm doing this all by myself and no one does this except for me. I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I guess I hope to see you in my next video.